Everyone in Graybridge knew one thing. You don't stay in the Riddle House after dark. They'd say it with a nervous laugh, like it was just some old town tale, but no one ever tested it. No one except me. I wasn't chasing ghosts. I was chasing answers. My grandfather disappeared there 30 years ago, on a rain-soaked night, leaving behind a single note with 3 words: solve the house. The Riddle House sat at the edge of town, all crooked angles and shuttered eyes. When I stepped inside, the door closed on its own with a soft, final click. Dust danced in the flashlight beam, but the air felt awake. In the foyer, a grandfather clock ticked even though its hands were missing. Above it, carved into the wood, were words I'd seen in my grandfather's note. Every answer has a cost. I moved through rooms that seemed to twist behind me. A hallway I just crossed now ended in a wall. A mirror showed not my reflection, but the foyer from a different angle. And everywhere, riddles, burned into wallpaper, scratched into floorboards, framed like family portraits. What belongs to you? Yet others use it more, whispered a voice close to my ear. I spun around. No one, but I knew the answer. My name. The house responded. A door I hadn't noticed creaked open. As I solved each riddle, the layout changed, drawing me deeper. Like the house was playing a game it had waited decades to continue. Sometimes the questions cut close. What can be broken without being touched? I hesitated, hearing my mother's voice, the years of silence after my grandfather vanished. Trust, I said. The floor trembled, and a staircase unfolded from the ceiling. At the top, I found the study from the old photographs. Papers everywhere, a single chair turned toward the window. On the desk lay my grandfather's journal, open to a page written in a rushed, shaking hand. The house feeds on uncertainty. It cages you in questions until you forget who you were before you entered. To leave, you must answer the one question it fears. The window glass reflected the room behind me, but the figure in the chair was standing in the reflection, though in reality, the chair was empty. The reflection of my grandfather looked at me with tired eyes. His lips moved without sound. Then the house spoke for him, its voice coming from the walls, the floorboards, the air itself. Who are you? Without your past? The question hit harder than any scream. It stripped away the stories I'd clung to my whole life. Without my past, without this mystery, without the shadow of a man who walked into a house and never returned, who was I? The silence stretched. The light in the room dimmed. The walls seemed to lean in. I thought about every step that had led me here, about how much of my identity was built on a wound I'd never healed. And then, for the first time, I dared to imagine a life that wasn't defined by it. My voice shook, but I answered. I'm the one who chooses what defines me. Not you. Not this house. Me. The reflection smiled. My grandfather's face, proud and sad all at once, then dissolved like mist. The room brightened. Downstairs, locks snapped open one by one, echoing through the halls. The door swung wide, spilling night air into the foyer. As I stepped out, the Riddle House seemed smaller, just old wood and tired brick. Still there, still watching, but quieter now. People in Graybridge still say you shouldn't stay in the Riddle House after dark. They whisper that it talks to you, that it shows you things you're not ready to see. But when they ask me if the stories are true, I don't tell them about voices or vanishing staircases. I just say this: some houses ask you riddles. This one asks if you're ready to answer yourself.